Play action. They'll throw. He's got time in the pocket. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his...
I would like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, 49ers. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. It took him less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
And preserve this potential victory. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Now a play, and he can't get a throwaway. He's taken down. There looked like a pretty clear throwaway.
Yeah, it definitely was that. I'm wondering why there wasn't intentional grounding. I know they're saying there's a receiver there in the area. Those darn quarterbacks, they get away with everything.
Spoken like a true defensive back, Mr. Davis. And whistle blown. A timeout here is... Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. He's got daylight. The 30. There are no flags. He's into the end zone.
Touchdown.
And an amazing return. Wins it in OT. Hard-fought game through 4 quarters. Gets us into overtime. And then you can't even catch your breath and realize you're in overtime, or the return of the ball game's over.
Absolutely amazing what we got to see, because we're setting up all those different scenarios as we go to overtime. Do you take the ball, right? What do you
carry there? 2nd and 8. 8 yards to go here on 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd
and he lost the football. But an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to opportunity during the game. That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Their dangerous wide receiver, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do, because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening.
Now, out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Their dangerous wide receiver with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the 49ers, they're just pouring it on. Final stages.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear
goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Their dangerous wide receiver with time.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now a handoff looking right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chain.
Right on the spot.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. This will be caught inside the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Their dangerous wide receiver with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
And here for a first. This is 3rd down.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Throwing right, and that's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
3rd down from inside the 10. Coverage breaks down here. And after a 5-minute drive, we've got a touchdown. They'll take the early advantage. Midway through the 2nd quarter, the connection is made in the middle of the field, and he caps off the 6-play drive with the score. The lead grows to 4. 49ers have it late in the 2nd. Quick pass, it's complete, and this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown. The 49ers go up by 8. And with that, we'll wrap up
4th and goal.
Let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Their big tight end. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And now the Falcons are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game.
And there's the touchdown, partner. We just saw it. What do you do now? Oh, yeah, of course you know what you do. You're going for 2, right?
I think anytime you're inside it. He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Steps away to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
At some point, we're field.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Looking deep downfield. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And this one will be brought back to the 22. One thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there and swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them. But on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle. No gain, correct?
No gain. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
The well-executed slant routes are based on timing, and that one was hit just right. Ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, right to the receiver. He catches it on the run, and you see Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
And this is caught at the 8. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Their dangerous wide receiver with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers move back within a couple of the lead.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A big play there, 46 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in.
Trust him with the football.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Their big tight end from 3 yards out. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football.
Number 86. Watch 86. Here we go.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And give him a gain of 30. Looking to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
They're using the run to pick up the first. That was a defensive setup they prepared for this week, knowing that keeping it on the ground was the best way to attack it. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Their big tight end from 21 yards away. And the Niners have taken the early lead. So a very good start, but don't go get those Super Bowl T-shirts left. Still the early going here.
I wonder if they're even printing them at this stage of the game, right? Do you wait a little longer before you say...
They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
Talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Boom! Still fighting through tackles. That goes for a gain of 31.
I love everything about that run, except for maybe a couple of things. You got to wonder, do you fight a little harder to get into the end zone instead of going out at the 2-yard line? And I know one thing, the fantasy football guys, they are not too happy that he went out of bounds.
So they pick up the 1st down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. They'll run it now out of the gun. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Great footwork there, Charles, to dot the I, stay in bounds, get both feet in. He's probably thinking, though, man, I made a catch like that close to the end zone. I should have scored.
Yeah, there's always a regret when you're that close to the goal line. But let's go back to what you talked about before. Getting his feet down. Would you say dotting the I? As we just saw there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line right around the 2. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up.
Bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offense.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Their dangerous wide receiver. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
The fourth goal call here on Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, we find ourselves right in the center of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex in Arlington and AT&T Stadium. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the San Francisco 49ers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it is our extreme privilege to be on hand for the Super Bowl. And I can't help but look down on this field, partner, and think about the history of this game and all the great players, all the great teams that have stood on the field for this moment. So special.
This game is so historic that while we call it the Super Bowl now, that wasn't even the name of the first couple. It's the AFL NFL World Championship game before the Super Bowl really took hold. And think about the Green Bay Packers winning the first 2 that got us kicked off and started towards where we are today.
And with the whole world watching, at the end of this game, at the end of tonight, one of these two sides, they get to etch their name in NFL immortality.
No doubt about it. They hold up the ultimate symbol of victory in this league, the Lombardi Trophy. And put you back in a good situation.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver from 10 yards out. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the floor stop here after the run on 2nd down. So now a 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary, a nickel look. Now back to throw. He's got time in the pocket, and he'll just toss it away. So he throws.
And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. The clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
A big hit.
All right, let's roll the highlights. 3rd down, inches to go. Defense will win the battle and get the sack. This goes for a loss of 4. Bengals take it at the 11. Middle of the field, the pass will be caught. And he capped off the long drive with a touchdown as they put the first points on the board. Now waiting seconds of the half. The pass will be caught over the middle, and it's going to end up going for a gain of 32. And with that, it's time to head back to
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Their dangerous wide receiver, 33 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the fourth. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback of a nice chunk of yardage on the screen. They sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down.
Catch, deservedly so, is going to get a lot of credit, but even more so because there's a defender there ready to make a play.
Yeah, just flat out muscled on that one. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man on the comebacker. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and to bring up second and goal.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Their dangerous wide receiver, a 5-yard touchdown. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously.
Down there, they've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just hadn't been able to punch it in until that point. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and that's on this drive. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover. And when
oh, no, he lost the football. What a Super Bowl comes now. It's 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw. Deep. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. 44 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the fourth.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start.
Down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. They'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver in the final minute. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. They'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver in the final minute. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, Now you got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down.
Here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
He's back to throw. He's got time. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say that'll be a first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making...
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back to throw. Finding time. And pressure coming, and they got him. Everything here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete, so they're fine. And with that, the ball game is over. And the San Francisco 49ers will hoist the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all off season, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they end in the year holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. Crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.